Namaskaram. Being alone is not a curse. In fact, it is a powerful possibility. But society has conditioned you otherwise. They said, you must have friends. You must be surrounded to be worthy. But let me ask you, is the tree lonely when it stands alone in the forest? Or is it simply rooted in silence and strength? Understand this. Loneliness is not about absence of people. It is about absence of connection with yourself. You can be in a crowd and feel utterly alone. You can be in solitude and feel immensely complete. The question is, have you met yourself yet? Most people are trying to escape themselves. They seek friends, parties, noise, distractions. Not out of joy, but out of fear. But fear is not a foundation for a fulfilled life. You, as a woman, carry immense power within. History remembers those who walked alone. Buddha left the palace. Mira sang alone in devotion. Mother Teresa walked into poverty, alone. They were not lonely. They were aligned. Aloneness is fertile ground for inner growth. When you are alone, you can listen, not to others, but to yourself. What are your longings? What are your fears? What do you truly seek? Silence will reveal it all. You don't need 10 friends to be powerful. You need clarity. You need courage. And you need to take responsibility for your inner state. Most people live in emotional dependency. You must choose emotional sovereignty. This is freedom. You see, no one is born with friends. You came alone. And when the time comes, you will go alone. Everything in between is a choice. If you feel isolated, it's time to connect within. Not to escape, but to embrace your aloneness. What can you do now, sitting alone? Meditate, move your body, journal your truth, learn something new, create art, build resilience, read deep books, master your breath, fall in love with your own being. This is not selfish. This is sacred. People who fear being alone have not tasted their inner dimension. But once you touch it, you'll never crave the shallow. You will no longer chase friendships. You will attract real ones. Because strength is magnetic. Desperation repels. And when you are truly at peace, you are the friend you were always seeking. In silence, you will hear your intuition. In stillness, you will meet the divine. The universe speaks through quiet souls. This is why sages sit in caves, not in clubs. Today, a woman with no friends is not weak. She is focused. She is becoming. The world may not understand it. Let them misunderstand. That's their limitation, not yours. You do not need validation. You need vision. Start seeing who you are beyond your roles. You are not just a daughter, wife, worker. You are a possibility of the cosmos. Stars burn inside you, but you will never notice it in the noise. Use this alone time wisely. Stop scrolling. Start living. Build your routine. Rise early. Speak kindly to yourself. Set boundaries. Protect your energy. Practice yoga. Listen to your breath. Watch the sunrise. Write your thoughts. You will discover you are not alone. You are all one. Aloneness is a mirror. It shows you what friends often hide. Your truth, your wounds, your dreams, your potential. Society said, find someone to complete you. Sadhguru says, complete yourself, then share your overflow. This is not arrogance. This is wholeness. If no one claps for you, clap for yourself. If no one calls, call your own spirit higher. Do not wait for company to walk your path. The journey inward is walked alone, but it leads to the highest peaks. Aloneness is preparation. It is spiritual soil, and only in solitude can roots grow deep. Your silence will teach you more than 1,000 voices. Don't curse this phase. Celebrate it. One day, you will look back and realize this was not punishment, it was divine arrangement. The caterpillar does not make friends in the cocoon. It transforms, and you too are transforming into someone unstoppable, into someone powerful, into someone who doesn't beg for attention, but radiates presence. People will come, and if they don't, it's okay, because your joy is not held hostage by their company. Your strength lies in your self-sufficiency. You are not needy. You are needed. The world needs examples of wholeness. The world needs women who don't crumble in solitude. It needs women who rise, who glow without approval, who move without applause. That is true power. Don't underestimate your ability to stand tall. Don't compare your journey with others. Flowers bloom in different seasons. You are blooming now, slowly, silently, but surely. And what is born in silence stays strong in chaos. Let them party. Let them group chat. You are building a kingdom within, one that cannot be shaken, one that rests on clarity, not confusion, one that holds wisdom, not drama. Life is not about numbers, it's about depth. Aloneness is not isolation. It is illumination. It's not punishment, it's preparation. The moon travels alone, yet it lights the night. So can you. Don't crave a crowd. Cultivate your consciousness. The mind seeks comfort. The soul seeks truth. Choose truth, even if it's a lonely road. There is clarity in solitude. A woman alone becomes a mirror. She sees herself for the first time, not through others' opinions, not through friendships, but directly, raw and real. That is a rare and sacred moment. In silence, wounds come up, but so does wisdom. And once you see your true face, you don't settle for masks again. You walk with authenticity. You speak with conviction. You stop chasing acceptance. You start embracing alignment. You realize friendship should never be forced. It must flow from shared truth. If you must shrink to belong, you do not belong there. A lion does not need a pack to roar. Your roar is your presence, your clarity, your stillness. Don't waste it begging for company. Instead, invest it in becoming. Because the world doesn't need another follower. It needs awake women. Women who glow without attention. Who stand tall without support. Who walk forward when others stop. You are that woman, even if you don't feel it yet. Every morning, you rise alone. You build resilience. Every night you sleep without validation. You grow strength. Every time you eat alone, you feed your own power. The world tells you to fear it, but solitude is sacred soil. All transformation begins there. Meditation is done alone. Healing is done alone. Writing, reading, reflecting. It all happens in solitude. So why fear what actually builds you? You must understand this. You are not a victim of loneliness. You are the architect of your own light. Friends will come later, but your foundation must come first. You cannot pour from an empty vessel. You cannot attract peace from a place of need. So become full. Overflow with awareness. Learn who you are. Know what you will allow. Know what you will never again tolerate. This is your gift. Time alone gives you these answers. If you run from it, you run from yourself. But if you lean in, everything will change. Confidence is built in silence. No one claps for you when you level up privately, but one day they will wonder, how did she become so strong? And the answer will be simple. She walked alone, and she did not stop. Let the world misunderstand you. Let them whisper, you are not living to be understood. You are living to become. People will always speak. What matters is, does your soul feel heard? Stop waiting for invites. Invite yourself to life. Explore. Build your business. Sharpen your craft. Travel if you can. Or travel inward. Go deep, not wide. It is not the quantity of connections. It is the quality of your consciousness. That is your real power. Let them have brunch. You build your vision. Let them gossip. You write your story. Let them scroll endlessly. You meditate. Let them chase. You attract. This is not arrogance. This is spiritual focus. A woman who can be alone can never be controlled. You are free. and your freedom frightens those still in chains. Do not dim it. Your light is sacred. Let it shine through your solitude. This is your era of becoming. Walk like the storm, or sit like the mountain. Either way, be rooted, be grounded, and never forget, this silence you feel now is not emptiness. It is the beginning of everything. Feel the breath. Listen to your own heart. Hold your own hand. Speak your own name with love. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are blooming, even if no one sees it yet. Remember, not all flowers grow in the daylight. Some bloom at night, quietly, magically, alone, but fully and fearlessly. That is you. Be that. The world celebrates noise. You will celebrate stillness. The world seeks quantity. You will seek quality. The world wants popularity. You will walk with purpose. Choose depth over drama. Choose self over sacrifice. Choose truth over approval. You are not less. You are rare. That's why you're alone. Diamonds don't form in crowds. They form under pressure, in darkness, in silence, just like you. If you're going through it alone, you're growing through it strong. One day soon, you'll look back and thank this season, because it shaped you, it grounded you, it purified you. You emerged, not bitter, but better. Not hard, but whole, not empty, but enlightened. That's the true reward. Not friends, but freedom. Not noise, but knowing. Not applause, but awareness. So today, be alone, but not lonely. Be quiet, but not passive. Be still, but alert. Your transformation is unfolding. Let it. Trust it. Walk with it. You are becoming unshakable, unstoppable, unapologetically whole. That is what a woman alone truly is. A force, a fire.